Welcome back, man. Appreciate all of y'all. I got a little lineup for y'all, but I do want to let you know I'm looking for content creators to get in on this community. It's where we can ghost influence each other and help each other's communities grow. It'll be like back in the day when you used to get your friends to show up at the party because y'all get the party started. And then you can leave and the party's still going. That's how we need to start doing these TikTok, YouTube channels and stuff. We'll all help each other, comment, share, like, spread it. Let's grow together. I mean, let's make it happen. All my stuff's right here. Look, you can just contact me. Look, right there, bam. You know what I mean? Holler at me. You know, we'll talk. Oh, yeah, hey, we got a podcast we're going to start doing with a couple random people. It's probably going to be a little bit of political and religious, religion. You know how that controversial those two subjects will end up being. But that should be pretty good. It might be fun. We'll see. Whisper about it. God bless. All right, y'all, listen up now.
March 20th, 2025, the eve of the spring equinox. This is a gift to the world on its birthday. Happy birthday, my friends, my fellow seekers of truth, and all those who have ever gazed up at the stars and pondered the infinite dance of the cosmos. Today, we gather at the threshold of a new understanding. You see, for centuries, the three-body problem, it stood as an unsolvable enigma, a testament to the chaos that emerges when celestial bodies interact under the invisible hand of great gravity. And think, great minds from Newton to Poincare all wrestled with this unpredictable nature of the three-body problem. And as a result, for centuries, chaos reigned. But today, on this equinox, this day of perfect balance, we unveil a solution, one that's not bound by the limitations of classical thought, but rather guided by the harmony of the universe itself. Through the linchpin geometry, Tetraean dynamics, and of course the Howard comma, we present a model that transforms instability into resonance, chaos into order, and uncertainty into elegant predictability. By embedding the three-body system into a curvilinear tetrahedral structure, we have discovered a self-correcting harmonic framework that eliminates any divergence. It stabilizes orbits. It unveils the hidden rhythms of the cosmos. This isn't just some academic achievement. This is a gift to humanity itself. It's a shift in how we perceive the so-called forces that govern our reality. From astrophysics to quantum mechanics, from celestial navigation to the very structure of the universe itself. This discovery right here redefines what is possible. And so, on this birthday of the earth, this single moment of cosmic symmetry, we are going to release this knowledge freely to the world. Let this be the spark that illuminates a new path where no one has to fear chaos, but can embrace the harmony that underlines everything. This is the dawn of a new understanding. Let us step forward together on March 20th, 2025.
I don't understand. I'm gonna have
This
to
is
look
the
this
day
three-body
the
problem up, y'all.
three-body enigma was solved. Happy birthday, world.
Happy birthday.
by Terrence D. Howard and Christy Seeley.
Also have a tendency to blame the Biden administration. It's like, move on, that ship has sailed. I never remember in my lifetime a sitting president trashing a previous president. I've never heard that before.
Donald Trump is a loser.
Donald Trump is a loser.
Mr. President Trump, former President Trump, get a life, man.
You were a senator, and
You're
by
the
way,
worst
you were
president America has ever had.
Hey,
Come
Joe,
on.
let me.
Donald Trump failed us. Trump has no class at all. Zero, none. Donald Trump has no character. He's failed businessman.
You're the sucker. You're the loser.
He's a loser as a candidate. And more importantly, in my view, and I'm just going to say it straight up, he's a loser as a man. But the only loser I know is Donald Trump. The only garbage I see floating out there is his supporters. But I'm serious. These are the kind of guys you like to smack in the ass.
Unexplainable quote appears in Phuket, Thailand beach resort before the 7.7 magnitude earthquake arrived. People who were staying in the hotel, looking at the balcony, noticed this. Now, could this be the sign of what happened on Friday? Here we go.
What is the worst way to propose? Proposing at theme parks, flash mobs, bad. Sports,
very bad.
bad. Any like choreographed dance,
Horrific.
that's just bad.
I don't like that at all.
Because then how do you dance your way out of a no? Do you know?
You must know by the look in your girlfriend's eyes as you're dancing and being like, oh, fuck. She's not into this. I've made a grave mistake. You know? Like, you're, like, dancing, and she's just, like, horrified, and you're
What
like...
do you mean we're not ready?
She's not into this the way that I thought she was going to be.
I think we could work on it if that's something you want to do.
If you're not ready, say that, but it feels like a hard no. Or is this the end of us?
Would you rather have crabs in your butt or breathe fire flames when you breathe? Would you rather literally breathe fire out of your mouth like a dragon or have crabs that come out of your butt sometimes?
Is that a tough choice for you?
And they just live there.
Is that a tough choice for you?
That's very tough. That's a very
Why?
tough. Because I don't want crabs in my butt.
Right.
But if I
you had to choose between breathing fire and having crabs up your ass, you have a hard decision? Are you kidding?
You're gonna burn me every time you fucking breathe to me. You can't kiss nobody?
You're outside of your mind.
Dude, you can't even speak. I'm talking fire. You can't.
Fine.
So you're telling me.
I told you, I'm not changing my mind. Breathe fire. 100%.
Breathe fire,
without
dude.
Without even questioning it.
Dude.
Why would you even want to have crabs in your just
Dude, listen to me. Listen to me now. Listen to me now. Nobody knows you have crabs in your butt. Nobody knows.
I know.
Nobody knows.
I know.
But everyone, you can't breathe. You can't have a social life. You're breathing.
We were protesting the Doge cuts. What's been cut?
I would rather not speak to any specific things.
They did. We got to miss the Doge protest in Green Cove. I was hoping to stand down there and protest against them.
Way too much.
And my Trump and Elon sign.
Big fan of Bill Clinton?
I think we're getting off topic here.
What's he got to do with this?
Well, he laid off 400,000 federal workers when he was in office.
Are you trying to suggest that the cuts that they're making to the federal workforce has a precedent in history?
Exactly.
Okay.
This man is a genius. A genius.
Trump ran on this. He won on this. Isn't this what democracy looks like?
He didn't run on this.
Trump actually didn't run on it. He didn't tell people what his plans were. Did he mention Doge? He mentioned Doge.
I will create a government efficiency commission. And Elon, because he's not very busy, has agreed to head that task force.
They're cutting stuff, but it's not waste. It's stuff that we need.
Do you need Sesame Street in Iraq?
You know, we might.
I don't... What?
I'm sorry?
All of this is a lie.
Do you support sending money to Sesame Street in Iraq? I guess so. What about the sex changes in Guatemala that we were sending $2 million to?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Why are they different?
And sex changes anywhere.
Well, it's not federally funded here.
You got me.
I can't comment on that. I don't even know I'm paying for that.
That's why Elon's doing what he's doing.
Well,
he's helping you.
No, I don't know.
After my first marriage, I said, let's have a prenup.
I want
She
to
wasn't
think
happy
about
about it.
No, I just said I was signing. I don't really want to think about the end by the beginning. And then you're like, yeah, I don't want to do it.
Let's talk slower. You're speaking English in a Spanish cadence, which is always perilous for me. Slow down just a kiss. I can't understand you.
That's hilarious.
That's probably the greatest line. Slow down a kiss.
That's also how a father talks to his daughter.
100,000%. But you can see her turn. She started to get a little bit like this and that way.
Yeah.
You're speaking English in a Spanish cadence, which is always perilous for me.
What a great voice that Alec
It's
Baldwin
fantastic.
has.
It's God given. Like you can't train for that voice. It's fantastic.
Nice.
All right, y'all. Wall of receipts. Doge. Let's check some of these out. Okay, 325 of 2025. Family Endeavors Incorporation. Agency, Department of the Interior. $2,902,177,562 in savings. Initial contract was $3 and something. Office of Refugee Resettlement Influx Care Facility. Influx Care Facility for up to 3,000 unoccupied alien children. The contract provided facilities and full wrap around child care and case management services. Crazy. Let's see this one. Check this out. Centennial Technologies Incorporation. Almost $2 billion. Enterprise Program Project Integration Services. That's crazy. Okay. Acacia Center for Justice, Department of Health and Human Services. $367 million. Department of Health and Human Services, Administration of Children and Families, Office of Refugee Settlements, Legal Services for Unoccupied Children. This gets crazy, y'all. Look at all these. Unavailable. Agency USAID. Unavailable for legal reasons, y'all. Look at all these for legal reasons. Unavailable for legal reasons. Let me screenshot that just so I got that in the future in case it does come off of here. You never know. You know what I'm saying? Alright. Okay, what's this? Grant to the Gavi Foundation. $1,750,000,000. Alright, which was approved by the Gavi Board in June 2019, builds on the Alliance years of demonstrated success and strives towards its vision to leave no one behind with immunization. To increase coverage and equity, Gavi prioritizes zero dose, children who have not received a single vaccine shot, as well as missed communities. The zero dose agenda is also a key priority for the Global Community's Immunization Agenda 2030, which was endorsed by the World Health Assembly in May 2020. That's so scary, y'all. That's so scary. Agenda. They spent almost $2 billion on an agenda trying to get kids vaccinated, y'all. I don't like it. It's crazy. Hey, we're going to start doing a little bit of updates on this. So y'all stay tuned. Whisper about it. God bless.